Good morning, everybody. Happy Takeaway Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tina Kavirgich. If you can't remember that, that's okay. Just you can call me Northern Stamper. If you have any questions, please drop me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Today, we are using a great little pack of designer series paper from the mini catalog. It is found on page number 18, and it is actually called A Little Bit Festive. This is actually a wonderful, wonderful little pack of paper. I've been using it a lot. It turns out really, really good. It's called A Little Bit of Festive. You get some designer series paper, which is actually very, very pretty. But what I really like about this is they have little ephemera packs where little items you can punch out and add on to make little cards. Now, today we're going to be using A Little Bit Festive. Some of those items, we're going to be making 2 cards today. And if you flip over to page number 15, I got to tell you, we are going to be using the Joyful Sayings. Whoops, there we go, Joyful Sayings down there. I've actually used up almost every single sentiment from this pack. It is really, really great. It's $13 for a pack, and you get 2 sheets of each, so you get a lot of sentiments in there. And I've been using them on all of the cards, and they've been working out excellent and excellent. I've just been loving them. They are absolutely fantastic. So a little bit festive. The pack is $13.75. It is actually a really great deal for the amount of cards that I ended up making with this pack was phenomenal. I was actually blown away. I was so shocked. It is really, really worth it. We're also, like I said, Joyful Sayings. That was $13. Again, what a great, great price for that. For putting those two together, I'm telling you, I was very impressed. I can't say enough great things about this. So today we are going to be making 2 cards, but before we get started on that, I wanted to tell you a couple of things, and I wanted to show you some things. The new catalog for 2025 is coming out for January to April, and you know what? I started sketching out my calendar for January, and it is absolutely packed. Look at this calendar, absolutely filled. I hope you will be joining me for some of these. One of them I'm going to start on January is a paper share, which means you get a little 12 by 6 of every pack of paper in that mini catalog for only a fraction of the price. So I'm going to be starting that on January the 1st. There's always a takeaway Tuesday on every Tuesday of the month. I'm going to have an in-house celebration, which is celebration in the mini catalog. We're going to do a kickoff, going to do some cards here. I'm going to have an in-house one, but I am also going to be having one online so I can mail that out to you. It's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if you are aware, but next week I have something called Village Week where we're going to be using some village stamp sets, and I'm going to be doing challenges and stuff like that, and they're going to be posts every day here. For January, I'm going to be doing that too, but it's going to be all about quilting. I love quilting. If you follow me, if you've been in my house, you know I love quilting. Quilting was one of my first loves, and decided to do, I'm going to do a whole week about quilting, and it's going to be challenges and stuff like that, just like the Village Week. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. I do have a birthday card class coming up on the 12th of January. We're going to make 12 cards doing for birthday using the new product. You don't want to miss that. Also, Craft Across the Border. My friend April and I are getting together for an evening of crafting, and you don't want to miss that also. We are going to be crafting together. She's going to be doing some cards or projects, and I will be doing some cards and projects. And then I will be doing a craft buffet on January the 26th. Now, it's not like, you go to Mandarin and you're going to pick up chicken wings or anything. No, you're going to come here and you're going to pick up a box, and you're going to make like 12 cards. I'm going to lay them out and you choose what you want to make. Okay? So my January calendar is filling up. I've got some great ideas coming. Oh, I did not mention, I've got a scrapbook day coming up. Woohoo! Raise the roof. Scrapbook day on January the 18th. If you want to get in on that, let me know. As I mentioned, I got a couple of things to show you. Recently, this past weekend was a Stampin' Up! Online convention. I love them. They are always so much fun. And this was a card that I got from Stampin' Up! To celebrate being part of Backstage. And this is where leaders get together and they learn some great ideas, tips, and tricks. So got that signed by the CEO of Stampin' Up! And I got a little gift, which was a Kindle. I was so excited and I am so motivated and so thrilled. Anyways, also, I would like to thank, I'm going to make sure I open this, thank Jane for sending me this card. It is a thank you for everything that I've done for the team and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. What a great card. I just love the color combination on this. She did add some little die cuts to this. Absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. You know what? Very, very nice color combination. She pulled in all the elements from the designer series paper. Very pretty. This past week was my team meeting, and if you missed that, here is the card that we made for the team meeting. Very super duper cute, super simple, and we used up some of our little bits of designer series paper. It is always a lot of fun. As I said, today we are using the a little bit festive and joyful sayings. Here is one card that I kind of made. I wanted to show you before we get started. This is a really simple card base. Grab some designer series paper. There's 1, 2, 3 elements from the Little Bit Festive and joyful saying just popped on top. Just needs to add a few embellishments and that's it. So saying that, let's get started with our 2 cards today. I am loving this. This is a lot of fun. These ephemera packs are a lot of fun. If you have any questions about ephemera packs, pop them below, or you can always drop me an email, northernstamper@gmail.com. If you would like to get either a little bit festive designer series paper or the joyful sayings or anything else from the catalog, let me know. I am happy to help you. And don't forget, there is a sale coming up starting tomorrow for 2 days from items from the annual catalog. Not the mini catalog, which is the holiday catalog, like not this one. It is the annual catalog, the big catalog that's got all the good stuff in it. So if you need cardstock, this is the annual catalog. You need cardstocks, markers, Stampin' Blends, ink pads, designer series paper. That is the time to get it. And if you're curious on how to make the most for your money, drop me an email. I can definitely help you there. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to start the 2 cards today. All right, we are going to look for our packages. So the Takeaway Tuesday in the packages, we are looking for card number 3 package, and we are looking for card number 4 package. We're going to put number 4 aside for a moment. We will do that a little later. We are going to look for our number 3 package, and we're going to get that out. Let's take a look to see what we got inside our package. So we have our piece of cardstock, which looks like this. Ooh, looks like that. Folds over. There we go, just like that. Oh my goodness, we're out of focus. Hold on. There we go. Just a nice long hot dog kind of card like that. We have 2 pieces. Make sure you have 2 pieces of basic white. So if you lay it on top, you'll see a frame a little bit around the side. Make sure you have 2 and with a little bit over. We're going to be cutting these in a little bit. We want to have our elements, and what you're going to do is look through your Little Bit Festive pack, and you're going to look for the ones with the little light bulbs on it. So the one is the little frame. We're going to pop these out. Okay, and we're going to doing a little bit of cutting with this, but I'm going to just show you how to do that. So you want this one with the little frame on it. Okay, that one. And in the pack is also a little ephemera pack with, oh, look at that, matching little lights on that. I'm going to pop those out. You want those 2 items. Okay. As I mentioned, you would like to have some sayings. You could always stamp them, or we're going to be using the ephemera pack for the joyful sayings. Okay. What we're going to do first is we're going to take one piece of the basic white. Let's put everything else aside. We're going to take one piece of this basic white, and what we're going to do is we are going to cut a little bit off on this. Okay. All right. So what we want to do is, there we go. Here's my thing. We're going to cut a little strip. So this is 4 inches tall. And what we want to do is we're going to cut off 3/4. So let's put this on here so you can see. So you want a basic white strip of paper, 4 inches by 3/4 on, just cut off. And you want to do that for both of the whites. So I'm just going to pop this in here, move that over there. And I'm going to cut this to 3/4. There it is. It's in the trimmer. And I'm going to be cutting that. And I'm going to keep these two together because this is going to go on the inside of the card. So let's put that off. Remember that other piece of basic white? We're going to do the cutting, but first let's emboss it. So before we cut that second piece, let's emboss it. And I just went ahead and I embossed it with one of the embossing folders. I just love the embossing folders. I think it adds a lot. And this one is it's a trio pack in the annual catalog. And I just chose something that's very simple. These got a little bit of stars, and I'm going to be cutting that off at 3/4. So again, let's take our piece. There we go. That's 4 inches tall by 3/4. And I'm going to be cutting that piece that is embossed. All right. And I'm going to put these two together, and because we need our card base. So I got this piece embossed. I got the piece of white cut, and that's placed aside. Let's get our card base here. We have our card base. Oops, are we out of focus again? Can never tell. Hello. Let's try this, just in case. Look, it's a card. Let's see if we could focus. There we go. We got refocused. Sorry about that. Sometimes the camera does some funky things. What I'm going to do is this is already folded in half. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to score 1 inch from the score line. So there's the 1 inch. There's the score line. I'm putting this score line right here on the 1 inch, right there. Going to move it up. And we're going to score it just like that. Okay. And what happens is I'm going to take that. I'm done with the trimmer. Let's put that aside. Oh, got to put this back so I know who I am. So it's scored right there at the 1 inch. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to fold it backwards. And if you've made this kind of fold before, you know it's like a booklet kind of fold. Okay, so it's folded back 1 inch from the score line. There we go. Let's take that off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding on those pieces that we embossed with the white. So I'm going to take the white. Remember the small piece we cut off? It fits right in there by the folded piece. Okay, let's glue that down. Because I am not adding, before we glue that down, I'm going to do something. Just going to hold off on that one. This one we can glue down. The little strip, we're going to do something with that. I'm just going to glue that onto the front. So there it is. It's glued onto the front by the score line. So it opens like a little booklet. Okay. Now, before I add this one down, let's get our frame with these little baubles on it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them off. See, just cut it off like that. And I'm taking a little piece away. What I want to do is put this right on top. And I'm going to make it, flush with the left side here. And I'm going to glue this down. The reason I didn't glue this down is so that because anything that's overhanging, we can easily just cut off. Okay, so let's place a little bit of glue on there. Again, flush with the the left-hand side. Put my little lights on. There we go. And all I'm going to do is snip off this little bit, and I'm going to try and cut around by the light bulbs a little bit. There we go. Can't even tell. Now I can glue this piece onto the strip of the bookbinding right there. Let's place that down there. Fits right in. Voila. Okay, so there it is on that little side. You can see the embossed piece of basic white looks absolutely fantastic. Remember that ring we had? This fits perfectly right on the front. I'm going to use some dimensionals and I'm going to pop those up. This is coming together really nice. This was a lot of fun. The ephemera packs, got to tell it, Stampin' Up! Has hit it out of the park with these. I see these coming in the next catalog. They are on my list. Being a demonstrator, we get to have a little early sneak peek. I always love sneak peeks. All right, let's pop that on there. This is coming together really nicely. This looks really great, but you notice that the card is kind of flopping over a little bit. Let's glue this down. So there's that strip, that 1-inch strip. We're going to add some glue on that just to close it up. So I'm going to close that up. See, and when I open it, there we go. And remember we had that piece of basic white. I'm going to pop that right in there in the center. Okay. And there we go. Let's add some of this. Now, I could always add that like that. I'm actually going to cut off some of these bulbs and use them on the inside. Let's cut these out a little bit and decorate the inside of the card. Carefully cut. And when I cut, I'm going to make sure that there's a sharp little corner there. I don't want sharp corners, so I'm just going to trim that around. I like to have nice, smooth little corners. No harsh little lines or corners like that. Let's add that in. Could put it on this side. Can put it on that side. Let's add that in. What a simple, like really, this is a super simple card. Just using some of the elements. You know what? I think we have enough left. We can do this side too. Oh, let's just add that in. Very exciting. Add that to this side. Pop it inside. There we go. And then we have the decorated or that card. What could I do with this? You know what? Since we have this little piece left over, I'm going to just add it to the back. I don't want to waste any of it. I'd be ashamed to throw this away. So I'm just going to add it to this side of the card. Why not? Who says we can't do that? Oh, look at that. That's so cute. All right, we're not done yet. We've got our sentiments to place on. Now, like I said, if you have a stamp set, you could use that. There's lots of great Christmas stamp sets, but I am going to be using the sentiment from, I don't know, one of these sentiments from Joyful Sayings. So I've already popped a few out, and all I'm going to do is lay them down. That, not using that kind of gets lost. Oh, look, this one has Christmas memories. I could pop that on there. Look, that actually looks really nice. Ooh, let's keep that aside. Or look at this great gold scripty one. Oh my goodness, I think I found a winner. I don't even need to go any further. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the other ones that I had. So there are some from here. Like, look at them. They are absolutely fantastic. I can put that on there. Oh, look at that. That looks really good too. But I'm going to go with that scripty one, which kind of comes like, oops, there we go, in a sheet like this, and you just pop it out. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the blue? Put it on the envelope. Oh, yeah, I guess I could put the rest of it on the envelope. That's a good idea. So blue scripty, or do you think I should use the gold joy? Oh, I don't know. It's a hard choice. All right. I really like these sentiments, so definitely this should be in your shopping cart. I love it. Joy. All right. Liz says we should have some joy. Let's have some joy. Okay. I'm going to place this on here, and because it is very scripty, I'm going to have to carefully add on with some liquid glue. All right. Oh, let's see. I'm going to put a little bit on, and I'm going to rub it down on some of the lettering on the spots that I think are going to hit that area around. I'm not putting too much on because I don't want it to splurt out and get all blobby on the card. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Good thing about the liquid glue is it is actually very strong. So I got it on there, and I need to offset it so it hits some of that card. Oh my goodness, that looks fantastic. I love it. Wow, look at that. And if I want, I can look at some of the embellishments that I have. What have we got? You know what would look really good is if I have some little gold embellishments. Oh, I don't have gold. Oh, I have yellow. Let's see. Have we got some old embellishments? Let's take a look. Always have a stash. We got some brown. Oh, you know what? I have some old gold stars. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, you know what? I love keeping some of, I got gold butterflies, but I don't think those would work. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got some. Let's see, let's just go with a little gold star, maybe inside, down here. Let's just pop one inside. Oh, yeah, wow, we only need one. I think that's the way it goes. There we go, and there's our card. Let's take another look. There's a little star just in the middle. I just thought of putting that in. This turned out really, really simple. The ephemera pack does a lot for it. I think it works really well. So there's that one. I'm going to show you my original card design. But don't run away. I have another card to show you. So there's the one with joy, and this is the one with a sentiment on top. It's picks up the green color from the light bulbs. I thought works really well. So there are the two cards for there we go. Can we see them? There we go. There are the two cards. Really easy card to make. I love this. It was a lot of fun. I'm telling you, the ephemera packs, I can't say enough good things about them. All right, let's go with package number 4. So there's a little number 4 on there. Again, this is going to be a super duper simple card with the items from A Little Bit Festive. Let's open this up and see what we got. Okay, so, oops. In our package, what we're looking for, all right, there's a piece of cardstock, just a basic piece of cardstock. Piece of white goes on the inside. Let's just glue that down. Piece of white on the inside of the card. That's pretty simple. Okay. Now on the front, what we're going to be doing, look through some of the Little Bit Festive, and there is one with all these pretty little baubles on it. And all we're going to do, we're going to glue that down. Like I told you, very simple, simple card. Right in the center. Smack it on. When you look at the ephemera packs, there are, on some of the edges, little gold stars. And what we're going to do is we're going to add those to some of these little ornaments on here. So 1, 2, oops. I'm just going to add 3, even though there are 5 ornaments. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to place them on here. And what I want to do is I want those to stand out. So let's add those with some dimensionals. Like I told you, this is a super simple card. Some of those ephemera packs in there work really, really well. You know what? I had a card layout from last week, if you saw, and I think I'm going to show you one more card with it. So we're going to have 3 cards today. Oops. This would work better if I had those mini little dimensionals. Oh, holy cow. Okay. That over there. And I want it small enough that it does not, so it doesn't overhang on the star. A little mini dimensional would work on here, but I don't seem to have one. I'm going to place that on top. There we go. Do another one. I think I need to cut this a little smaller. Another mini dimensional. Place this on here. Okay. Again, super simple card. Right on there. Get the last one. Gotta tell you, dimensionals are very strong too. So even though I'm using a small little bit of it, they do stick very well. I'm curious, how many Christmas cards have you made so far? Write in the comment how many Christmas cards you have made so far. There we go. Gonna pop that on there. All right, all we need now is a sentiment. Again, I'm gonna pull from the Christmas wishes. Let's take a look to see what we got. I got that one. Christmas wish, Christmas memories works well. This one's obviously too big. What about this one? Peace and joy. That seems a little large. Just kind of keep going through them. This one says wonder. Oh, that would look good too. A little bit small. Going back to that one. This one says Happy New Year. Let's take a look. Oh, that would look nice too, but it's a little white on white, so I think it kind of gets lost. Let's just go with Christmas memories. Again, we're going to use some dimensionals and pop that on. So 1 and 2. What a simple card. And there are quite a few of these type of layout in that package. All you need to do is pop it on and just add it. So there we go. Just going to place that on top. Oh, you know what? I think I want a little bit higher. Beep. Oh, just like that. Don't want to cover that. That's so pretty. So there's another one that you can create, which is super simple. If you want, you can add some embellishments. And this is the card I started with. There is the Holly Jolly, which worked really well because it's red on red. This is one of the sentiments I had left over. So simple, very easy. And you know what? Let's take a look at that one I did last week. And this is kind of off the cuff. Let's just go put those off to the side. Do you remember last week I made a card and we used this kind of gingham paper on it? Well, this was still a leftover, so I thought, let's see what we can do. Okay, so I got some of these on here. I could put this on here like that. Oh, I really like these candy canes. Oh, you know what? I think I like them both like that. I like them a lot. I'm taking a look to see what else we have in here that I could use. Look at that. I got a whole box of stuff left over. So many things that I could be using on here. Like, wow. Right. Anyways, I kind of like that. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm just going to go with that. I like the candy cane. I like the blue. I think the blue holds on to that. Let's just add that on. There we go. Another simple card. Add it in. Pop it on. This is not what I had planned today, but why not? All right, let's pop this on here. I'm going to offset it a little bit up on. And let's add our candy cane with some dimensionals. There we go. Pop that on there. And all we need to do is add a sentiment. Our card is done. Who said you can't have that? Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. There we go. We got a sentiment like this. That works okay. But I think this blue one fits a little bit different, a little bit better. Let's just go with that. Or should I put it a little lower? I just wanted to show you how simple it is just using these ephemera packs on how quickly a card can come together. Like seriously, I did no thinking on this one. I just kind of wanted to go with it and place it together. Look at that. Why not? That looks great. Wow, that turned out fantastic. So today we did 1, 2, and 3 cards using the ephemera packs from A Little Bit Festive. So if you have any questions, please drop me an email, northernstamper@gmail.com. Don't forget their sale is starting tomorrow. Um, Grab the Little Bit Festive pack and start making those cards. Bang them off. They will be fantastic. Don't forget, Christmas is coming up quickly, and you need to get your cards out very, very soon. Anyways, comment below. Tell me which one is your favorite, and I hope you have a lovely day and that this has motivated you and inspired you to create some cards. Let me know. Take care, and I'll see you next time.